This is going to be every single potion in Dead Rails ranked from worst to best, so you guys know what to spend your unicorn blood on. So if this video helped you out, or if you guys just enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, turn those notifications on, ring that bell, and comment below what your favorite potion in Dead Rails is. Make sure to turn those notifications on, guys. Let's get right to the video. Alright, guys, so coming in 5th place is going to be the new holy water. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, the new holy water is just straight up buns. Like, there's no better way to say this. The new holy water is actually terrible. Now, I have an entire bottle of holy water right here. So let's see if the entire bottle of holy water does anything whatsoever. Let's see if it does anything whatsoever to kill any of these zombies. The exploding zombie did more damage than the holy water. The exploding zombie just straight up did more damage than the holy water. But as you guys could see, holy water was genuinely useless. I'm going to give it a second try here. And I'm even going to dump it. I'm going to try dumping it directly onto me. Look at the amount of damage. It genuinely does nothing. This potion is genuinely so terrible. It is a complete waste of resources. And I recommend that you guys never, ever, ever use this potion. Only use the ones from churches, guys. This potion is actually useless. Alright, guys. So coming in 4th place is going to be Angel's Tears. Now, the reason why this is going to be ranked 4th despite healing you it's just because I really don't think it's all that great. You should just be using snake oils instead of using unicorn blood, because unicorn blood is better spent on other potions, as you'll see later in the video. However, if you do want to make this, it is in fact blood and unicorn blood combined to make this glorious white potion that is not milk, guys. It is glowing. It totally isn't milk. Now, I am using the ironclad class because I want to get the best representation of what this potion can actually do. And, yeah. Yup. That's, okay. I'm getting absolute... Bro, stop hitting me! Like, stop hitting me, man! What is going on? Alright, so since the last try of this went really badly, what I'm going to do is, before I get into aggro range, I'm going to preemptively soak myself in an absolute ton of Angel's Tears. Because I do think that it does not, like, it does evaporate off the ground fairly quickly, but I should hit around 100% by the time it evaporates, and we'll see just how good it is. But my impression of this is that it's better just to use snake oils. Don't waste your resources on this. I just want you guys to see, like, just how good this is at its absolute peak. So I'm playing Ironclad right now. So I am pretty much, this is the absolute best that this can get, by the way. So as you guys can see, I'm healing slower than snake oil while being almost fully covered with Angel's Tears. Now, you can actually do just fine, and it does obviously last longer than snake oils. So you guys can see I am fighting these zombies. I'm not taking too much damage now because I'm not getting ganged up on like last time. And it does actually work. It will heal you. You will actually heal just fine from it. And if you want to drop just a few drops on the ground every time you get damaged, I'm pretty sure that'll work fine as well. But like I was saying before, there's not really any reason to use this potion. I recommend not making it if you can avoid it. And just in general, yeah, this potion's pretty bad. I would only use it if you're actually desperate for getting heals. Like, maybe in nightmare mode is worth grabbing. But as you guys can see, like, I'm already, like, it's already ran out, and I haven't even cleared most of the town, and I only have a little bit left. And I had a full potion before this. So coming in 3rd place is going to be kerosene. Now, while kerosene itself isn't actually a potion, I am going to be including it on this list just because it does actually have an effect, which of course is being lit on fire. Now, I'm just going to make a giant puddle of kerosene right here and preemptively just light it on fire so it doesn't go away immediately. And as you guys can see, there is a small puddle of fire right here. Now, while kerosene itself isn't really all that great, I will say this. At least kerosene is insanely easy to find. Like, you guys can see there is a giant kerosene puddle right here. And now I am probably going to die because I'm being an idiot. Kerosene is at least easy to get. It's an easy resource to find in the game. And I do think that it does have some use, but you have to be a little creative to get the most use out of it. Obviously, I'm just running in and trying to show you guys the potion. But yeah, kerosene's all right. 3rd place is fine. Coming in 2nd place is going to be Primordial Soup. Now, the way to make Primordial Soup is that you have to mix milk with unicorn blood, and all it does is just revive enemies for you. Now, here's my plan. I got about 30 bodies here, and I want to show you guys the absolute of what this freaking soup can do. Now, obviously, the best case scenario of using this is specifically for the end of the game, because it does take a while to set up. And as you guys can see, I'm trying to show you guys it clearing castle for me. But these guys are kind of getting in the way here. Come on, man. If you all come out, I'm not going to be able to show it clearing castle. All right, you know what? Fight for me. Fight for me. Fight for me. Do it. Fight for me. I'm gonna drop some more bodies. So how you actually use this is you have to have the body soaked in the fluid to actually get them to revive. So I'm just gonna keep pushing them onto it. And I do have a bit more soup. I'm gonna keep dropping the soup, boys. Drop the Primordial Soup. And I'm sure you guys can understand why this is easily second place. Being able to revive anyone you want. Literally anybody in the game can revive from this, just like with Strange Basket, things like that. And I'm sure you guys can see why this is insanely strong. Now, I am using this just to clear out castle for me. But, like, the end of the game, if you have this, it's pretty much guaranteed for you to win instantly. No limited class like Egg Slinger required. None of that stuff needed whatsoever. All you guys need is some milk, some unicorn blood, and you pretty much have won the run instantly. Like, these guys are getting bodied here, but guess what? I have, like, an entire army right here just because of the soup. The soup is, like, very... I would say it's very cost efficient. Like, as long as you have a bunch of bodies stacked up on top of each other, they will revive an absolute ton of them. Like, all of these werewolves right here are my friend. They're all my friend. I mean, they are getting stuck on the door like they usually do. I'm trying to push them in. There we go. And they are just obliterating all of the enemies for me. No thought needed. Nothing needed at all. I'm not even pulling out my weapon to help them. Just obliterating them. So, Primordial Soup is easily second place, guys. Amazing, amazing potion to actually make in this game. I definitely recommend you try it at least once. Extremely fun. And it's pretty much just like if you had an infinite strange mask. Look at all this blood on the ground, by the way. This giant puddle. That's kind of crazy. All right, guys. So coming in first place as the absolute best potion in Dead Rails, it's going to be Devil's Tears. Now, the way you make Devil's Tears is you combine kerosene with unicorn blood, and that's how you actually make this potion. And trust me, guys, when I say this, this potion is insane. It's basically just a nuke waiting to go off, and you do actually have to light it with either a torch or a Molotov. Molotov is way better because the kerosene from the Molotov will actually add on to it. And yeah, make sure when you place it down to put a little bit of kerosene on the ground as well, just to make sure you ignite the Devil's blood, because you don't want it evaporating, because it is very easy to fail this. And I basically had to redo this a few times because I was not making a big enough puddle. But if you make a giant puddle of Devil's blood and then you actually put down a ton of kerosene, it will just engulf an entire town in flames and absolutely slaughter anything in the entire town. Now, the only problem with this is that fire actually does like no damage for some reason. So it will take a while to actually kill the enemies, but trust me, it will kill the enemies eventually. And it's just the massive AoE radius of the actual Devil Tears makes this potion just so insanely good to use that I would recommend making one on every playthrough, even if you're only going to use it for the end of the game, because you could just put it at the entrance of the end of the game. And pretty much, it's just a free win after that. So, obviously, guys, this potion is insanely good, and it's very fun to use as well. If you want to get the most use out of it, combine it with Arsonist class, so you don't die when actually trying to activate it, because it can happen, guys. And if you get caught on fire and you don't have water, you will probably die. So be very careful when using it, but it is very fun and very good. Now, the honorable mention for this tier list, and if you guys don't know what an honorable mention is, it basically is a potion that I didn't want to include on the actual tier list because it's not really a potion. It's milk, guys. It's milky milk, and it's going to be specifically for the Milkman class. Now, like I said before, I'm not going to be... honorable mention isn't on the tier list itself. I just wanted to include it because the Milkman class is so freaking strong that milk, even though it has no effect other than on Milkman, it just had to be added. If you guys don't know what it does, when you sit in milk for an extended period of time, it makes you insanely fast. It's basically the same speed boost as Vampire with 3 Diddy oils on you at the exact same time. So you'll be able to run insanely fast, and it does buff your melee damage. And obviously with the new melee changes, you do more damage on melee attacks now. So you'll be able to one-shot a lot of the enemies in the game if you're max milked up. And trust me, guys, this is absolutely insane, and I had to include it because of that. Anyways, guys, that's me for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below what your favorite potion of Dead Rails is, and turn those notifications on. Peace out.